As contractors to LR, you are responsible for ensuring you work safely to prevent incidents which could result in injury to yourselves and others. The LR Lifesavers have been created to define the actions and behaviours our employees and contractors can take to control significant safety risks. Many of the Lifesavers relate to an activity that could potentially result in serious injury. Some high-risk activities, such as working at height and confined space working, require specific practical training. If you have not received this training, you will not be authorised to carry out these activities. Lifesaver 1. Trained, competent, and fit for work. Only perform a task if you are trained, competent, authorised and fit to do so. You need to identify the high-risk activities you are being asked to carry out and be able to demonstrate you have received the appropriate level of training and experience. Fit for work includes being free from the effects of alcohol and drugs and ensuring you are well rested to keep alert to the hazards around you. Lifesaver 2. Risk assessment and stop. Identify the hazards before starting a job and stop at any point if the risk increases. You need to assess the risks associated with the work to be done and the working environment. Be vigilant at all times and reassess the risks if conditions change. You must not expose yourself to unacceptable risks. Lifesaver 3. Confined space. Only enter a confined space if you have verified the atmosphere and have a personal gas alarm. A confined space is considered as having limited access, potential hazardous atmosphere, and a space not designed for continuous occupancy. Examples of confined spaces include vessels, tanks or pits and voids. You are not authorised to enter confined spaces unless you have completed the appropriate LR Lifesaver training, including practical training. If in doubt, contact your LR manager. Lifesaver 4. Fall prevention. Always protect yourself from falling when working at height. Working above the ground or near an unprotected edge is considered as working at height. Examples of working at height: ladders, mobile platforms, and near unprotected edges. You are not authorised to work at height unless you have completed the appropriate LR Lifesaver training, including practical training. If in doubt, contact your LR manager. Lifesaver 5. Stored energy. Verify isolation before working with stored energy. Before starting work on stored energy systems, ensure the energy has been discharged and locked out. Examples of stored energy include electrical systems, liquid and gases and machinery. Treat all energy sources as live until you have verified they have been isolated, de-energized, locked out. Do not tamper or involve yourself with activities associated with stored energy sources without appropriate authorization. Never take anything on trust. Always verify it is safe. Lifesaver 6. Pressure testing. Only conduct pressure tests when a safe system of work has been implemented. Verify that calibrated pressure gauges and pressure relief devices have been installed. Maintain a safe distance and minimize time in close proximity to the test. Only approach a pressure test when its integrity has been proven and the pressure is stabilized. Lifesaver 7. Driving. Obey the traffic laws. Wear a seatbelt and never use a mobile phone whilst driving. Plan your journey so you arrive alert and fit for the task. Drive with care and adapt your driving to suit the road conditions. Ensure your vehicle is fit to drive and be licensed and insured to drive for the local area. You must never use a mobile phone while driving, even hands-free. Lifesaver 8. Working over water. When working near water, plan your work and adjust your plans if the conditions change. Working alongside water, on vessels and making transfers is considered as working over water. You are not authorized to work over water unless you have completed the appropriate training, including practical training. If in doubt, contact your LR manager. Lifesaver 9. Safe body positioning. Keep out of the line of fire of suspended loads, moving machinery and transportation. Be aware of hazards all around you and maintain safe distance at all times. Watch out for cables under tension, unguarded machinery, suspended loads and moving vehicles. Be alert to hazardous activities such as welding and grinding. Make use of pedestrian walkways where available and never cross a safety barrier or enter an exclusion zone. Lifesaver 10. Emergency preparedness. Know the emergency arrangements and be prepared to respond. Understand the emergency procedure for each emergency scenario while on site, in an office, or in a hotel. Respond without delay when an emergency alarm is activated. Ensure you know the evacuation routes and assembly points. In summary, these lifesavers have been defined to keep you and your co-workers safe. It is vital you have been trained for the tasks assigned to you. Always ensure you feel able to carry out your tasks effectively and safely, and are alert to the hazards around you. You must comply with the lifesavers at all times. If you cannot comply with the lifesavers, or the risk becomes unacceptable, you must stop work until it has been made safe to continue.